Hello everyone, and welcome back to Assetto Corsa running on NO HESI. So welcome back, and today we are going to check if we can break a few more personal bests. So at the moment, this is, I have recorded this first, and I'm basically just commentating over it. So if a few things that I'm saying doesn't really make sense while the gameplay is running, it's most likely just because I'm commentating over my recording. The main reason for this is I don't really get that much time to record a lot, and then also it's just a little bit easier, or I think that one of the main reasons is it's just a little bit easier to commentate over my existing recording. The reason for it is driving and talking is quite difficult, especially on specifically on this, because you are focusing so much on dodging the cars and so on and so forth, which is it is quite difficult. And there I just hit the truck. So I'm just gonna restart here quickly. There we go. So yeah, it's quite difficult to talk and drive in this game. It doesn't mean that I won't do it in future. In this case, it was a specific scenario. So yeah, we'll sit back and relax and watch how we do this. Now, essentially, this is my second run, where basically I tried to get a little bit more into it, like warm up. So the first round I was just messing around, getting used to everything, and yeah, so let's see how this round goes. I will be commentating every now and then, but otherwise, yeah, let's go. What you'll see that I figured out though is I'm teleporting to the southbound spot, and so it's basically right at the bottom of the map, and basically there's this 3-lane highway for a very long time, and then eventually it becomes a 2-lane, and I'm trying to avoid the 2-lane as much as possible, because essentially that's a very difficult area to drive in, and the 3 lanes offer a little bit more of some more space for you to do things. So yeah, so one of the things is southbound, the southbound road, and the other thing is staying in the 2 right lanes. So I'm not, you'll notice throughout this whole video, I'm not really swerving into the 2nd lane that much. There might be 1 or 2 times, but essentially it is quite minimal that I go into that lane. And I'm just trying to swerve in between the cars in the 2 right lanes. And that would give me a lot of basically extra points or extra multipliers. I am still trying to get as close as possible to the other cars as well to build up that multiplier, the combo multiplier. So there you'll see I've got 3.5 times, which is nice, and there are 3, 1.4. So the closer that you overtake them, the more points you get. And I'm trying to train myself in terms of to get as close as possible to them, wherever possible. And it also, staying in it or limiting myself to the 2 lanes here gives me the option of the 3rd lane if I really do need it. But I train myself in terms of swerving in between the cars. What's the best way to do it? When is the best time to do it? And essentially, yeah, that's how I go about it. And essentially I want to possibly make this kind of like a how-to video. If I do break a new personal best, then yeah, basically this might turn just into a how-to video. Hence me telling you guys this. Essentially, this is the best route that I've found so far. There is another one that I have found, but I haven't driven it yet because it was quite busy with other players as well. So I try not to interfere with other players, and especially I want to drive without having other players interfering with me as well. So choosing a nice quiet road is also essential. And yeah, so basically then traffic remains undisturbed. So if the other player decides to crash in front of you, the traffic will congest and essentially cause problems with you, and cause problems with your what's the word for it? Yeah, it's basically, yeah, just like your rhythm. Yeah, they will mess up your rhythm, because here I'm used to swerving left to right, and everything is in a standard way. But if someone crashes in front of you, then yeah, it's a bit more difficult, because the cars would then slow down. There would be in two lanes, there would be cars next to each other, and that's kind of like out of the ordinary. So yeah, but yeah, basically yeah, so we're up to a tunnel here. We're currently at 755,000 points, 515 times multiplier, so that's quite decent. It's not great, but it's quite decent. So let's see how far we get with this one. And Houston, we have a problem. And I crashed. Currently with 1.2 million points. So it's fairly easy-ish to get 1.2 million points. And yeah, so let's try this run and let's see what we get out of here. I think here I was a little bit more aggressive. So you'll see I picked up my speed quite a lot, and yeah, so I was still kind of slowing down in between all of the cars, but really trying to keep my speed up, currently going 200 plus kilometers per hour. I'm not sure what that is in miles per hour, as I'm South African and I don't really work in miles per hour. So quite a few close calls there. That was quite a like clenching there. But yeah, sit back and enjoy this midnight drive. Almost lost control of the car there again. Just keeping my head straight. getting really used to swerving in between the cars. That is quite essential. But I must say my favorite parts of this map is the tunnels. It is just the best. We're at 1 million. Nice, with a 610 multiplier. Just before the next tunnel. And quick side note though, actually, that the screen in your car, the infotainment center, it's actually interactable. The radio works. You can stream radio from online, which I can't because copyright. There's even YouTube, so you can even watch YouTube videos while you're driving for some reason. There's Spotify, there's Notes, and even Google Maps, but the Google Maps doesn't really work. The roads are really not correct. So yeah, but just a quick useless fact, the fact that the infotainment system actually works. Here we're at the toll gates. This is a bit of a difficult part because all the cars are merging again and it could mess you up in certain cases. So just be careful when you're going through the toll gates. Oh, we're coming up to 1.8 million. Oh, we are at 1.8 million. My apologies. And yeah, if my voice sounds a bit weird, yeah, it's I've just come back from a company year-end function, and we had quite loads of fun, so my voice is a bit gone at the moment. Now we hit 2 million. There we go. So very easy first 2 million. Well, not easy, but you know what I mean. And we are coming up to the infamous 2-lane road now, which is one of the most difficult parts, because it just carries on forever. And I'm still trying to figure out how I can make the 4 million without getting to the 2-lane. And yeah, there's the 2-lane. So here's the one spawn as well. So sometimes there might be cars here blocking you, so just be careful. And yeah, then you just need to take this lane, and this is what messes you up, because now you kind of need to slow down for the other cars, and you can't slow down below 95 kilometers per hour. And I'm trying to keep that one. There we go. And I take a chance and I mess it up. And yeah, there is a personal best of 2.298 million. So basically 2.3 million if you round it up. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, basically, if you like this video, please feel free to leave a like. And let me know down in the comments what you thought. And if you have any tips, please feel free to let me know. But I definitely do want to get this OG certification, because they are changing up the rules. So yeah, basically we need to get 4 million points. But yeah, let's get to that. But on that note, guys, have a fantastic day. And yeah, cheers.